What is up, Bucko Nation? Welcome to the Powers Live 412 post-game show. I'm Mason's Pesky, your host. Decided to go lights out tonight, save a little energy, and plus it's kind of late, so let's go lights out tonight with the light behind me. Tonight we're going to recap the Pirates' 10-5 loss this afternoon at the hands of the Atlanta Braves. It was definitely an interesting one for sure. Definitely disappointing that we fell short, but anyway, let's get into it here, and then we'll talk. I didn't really follow much of the game today since I was busy at work. I had something to do at work, so I didn't really get to follow much, but I did watch highlights, and it was definitely interesting for sure. Top of the first inning, the scoring got started early for Atlanta with Matt Olson homering to right field. It is 1-0 Braves, so not a good start for sure. And something else I want to say that's not great. Sorry if I talk a little weird or sound a little weird tonight. I have something sore back here in the back of my mouth somewhere, so don't know what's going on. I think it's just a little muscle soreness back there because when I take Tylenol, I'll have lifesavers in. It is perfectly fine. But when I talk, it is a complete total nightmare for me. Hasn't been that great since Monday, so hopefully it gets better soon. It'll be fine. But yeah, anyway, it's just very annoying. Actually, it's probably worse when I talk than when I eat, which is funny, but yeah, I'll be fine. Top of the third, Ozzie Albies doubles to center field. This scores Michael Harris II, making it 2-0 Atlanta. So we are already in a hole, and it's not good. This is not a good place to be, but it's not terrible because we know what our offense could do. Top of the third, same inning now. Mauricio Dupont singles to right field. This scores Albies himself, and it makes it 3-0 Braves. So at this point, the runs are starting to add up here. I'm not feeling great at all. The runs are starting to add up, and yeah, it's getting later in the game for sure. Not late in the game, but it's the first. So it's later than the first. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Bottom of the third, we struck back in a great way with Brian Reynolds and Esmeralda Valdez, both hitting home runs in the inning. One won 390, the other one 394. This made it 3-2. Reynolds' bomb made it 3-1. Valdez's seat shot made it 3-2. So the home runs, cannonballs are coming, and we cut the lead from a 3-run lead to a 1-run lead, which was huge for sure. Top of the fourth, the Braves answered with a homer of their own. Jim Jarvis, I think that's his name, something Jarvis? Jim Jarvis hit a home run of his own, 397 feet longer, unfortunately, than both theirs. But this made it 5-2 because both Jarvis and Mike Yastrzemski scored for Atlanta. This makes it 5-2. So yeah, every time we score, they score, which is not good. Also at the top of the fourth, Drake Baldwin, the catcher for Atlanta, singles to right field. He scored Ozzie Albies, and he sent Matt Olson to third. So this is exactly what Atlanta wants. They're up 6-2. Right after we got 2, they get 3 back, and this made it 6-3 Atlanta. So definitely something to keep an eye on for sure. But anyway, the Pirates, bottom of the fourth, we responded well on a Jake Mangum home run. First off, shout out to him. He came a triple short of the cycle, so very good day for Mangum. So give him a round of applause. Good job by him. He hit a homer to right. He hit the longest of the day, actually, 405. Well, so far, yeah, it was 405. That was the longest of the day. 405, this scored him and Triolo. This cuts the lead to 6-4. It looks like it's going to be a shootout today, which is definitely interesting. Then, in the bottom of the sixth, they had a rain delay between the fifth and the sixth that lasted a considerable amount. But, yeah, that was just a rain delay. They suck. Bottom of the sixth now, Jake Mangum, after the delay, comes up big again on a double to right. This scores Nicky G, sends Chirillo to third. It's now 6-5. We're only down by 1, entering the 7th inning. This makes me feel good. I feel that this offense potentially has a chance to come back and win us the game, which would be huge. Then, for the 7th, there was a chance. 8th, there was a chance. 9th, Mike Yastrzemski said not so fast, unfortunately. He had a homer to right field. 400 free feet. This wasn't just a homer, though. This was a grand slam. It brought home Olsen, Baldwin, Smith, and obviously Yastrzemski. It's now 10-5. That effectively ends it. The game's pretty much over at this point. All they had to do is get 3 more outs, and they did just that. Atlanta gets those 3 outs. They improved to 54-38 on the year. They 27-20 on the road. We dropped to 500 at 47 apiece all, or 47 all, and 24-24, 500 all at home. So that's where we're at right now after the 10-5 loss to Atlanta. For the Braves, Dylan Dodd gets the win. He's now 2-0. Mitch Keller took the loss. He's now 6-7. We're going to have issues winning when our starters can only go 3 innings. And his pitch count was only 72. You could have easily left him out there one more. Again, this is going to be an issue. Because then you put in Cam Sanders, who allows 3 earned runs. Hunter Stroud did a good job tonight. He's been great since he's come back here, so that's good to see for sure. And then Johan, he's pitched really well recently, which is good. Why? Soto was in the 8th, but why? Why was he in the 8th? And then Santana's in for the 9th, and he allows the home run. After Soto. And Soto's ERA is now 4.15. Looking at some of these ERA, and Johan is our lowest. Like, looking at some of these ERAs, like, it can be a complete and total nightmare with this bullpen. I just don't understand Don Kelly's bullpen management. And that's why I've been so critical of him this year. He's got to do better with this bullpen. Like, this bullpen has me ready to just puke. And I'm not joking when I say that. It's not funny either. Like, this bullpen management's going to cost us the season. Like, it was awful today. It's been awful. This series was just awful bullpen management. First off, you have Carbon come in on Tuesday when we don't even flipping need him. That's the second time they did it. He didn't learn from the first time when it happened in Seattle and then we got beat by Cincinnati. Like, he just doesn't get it. This manager just doesn't get it in certain situations, and it's really driving me up a wall. I mean, you've got to at least consider doing something. And I don't know if it's him or Charrington that's making these decisions. Ultimately, it should be the manager, because the GM or the president of baseball operations should just go out, study farm systems, make trades, and just carry on. The manager should manage the pitch counts and everything. Like, the manager and the health team should do that. The GM should stay completely out of that. The GM needs to manage the scouting staff, the front office staff, the analytics team, and get prospects that fit the manager's system, or players that fit the manager's system. He needs to be managing the draft, which is Saturday, and the trade deadline, which is in 3.5 weeks. That's what he needs to be responsible for. Let Kelly manage the game, and during Charrington's press conference, that's what he said he was doing. So it's pretty clear, if Charrington's not lying, which he very well could be lying, and I wouldn't be surprised if he is lying. I'm not accusing him of lying, but he very well could be lying. It's pretty clear that Kelly is managing this bullpen. And it's been awful. He can't control what he's given, but he can control how he uses it. Like, this is going to be a really flippin' weird example. But if somebody wanted you to make a pizza, and all you were given was something that resembled sauce but wasn't sauce, it looked like sauce but wasn't, grapes, fries, and just Reese's bars, or like, if somebody gave you cucumber juice and a bunch of Hershey Kisses and Reese's chips and Twizzlers, whatever those things are at Hershey Park. I'm just going off the height things. Like, if you ever go to Hershey Park in Hershey, PA, they have like these height tiers. And if you're the smallest, you're something. If you're the largest, you're a Jolly Rancher. And that determines what ride you get to ride. And there's a statue next to them measuring you. Hershey Park height. Tears. Let me show you the picture. Because it's forever funny. Like, this is one of the things they'll have. Here, let me show you. It's just funny. Twin Turnpikes. There. That's what I'm talking about. That's what they have at Hershey Park. And this is what I was actually looking for. They have, when you go in, you get to measure yourself, and they have all these candies. There. So what I'm saying is, I'm making a pizza, you give me guacamole juice or some weird thing that is not pizza sauce, and you give me little bits of all those candies. And you tell me make a pizza. It's not going to be a very good pizza. It's probably going to taste awful. But you know what? I could still try my very best and do my very best to take what I'm given and make the pizza. He has taken what he has given and has used it in extremely bizarre situations. Don't tell me he hasn't, because he has. Why is Carmen Mlodzinski pitching when we're up by 5 or more runs? If anything, he needs to be our closer or like 7th and 8th inning man. Like, this is the setup they need to follow. It's not rocket science, guys. You have your starter pits 5, you have Sisk pits 6, you have either Johan or Mason pits the 7th, or Sisk, Sanders, Strand, whatever, pits 6. You have Johan or Mason pits the 7th, you have Carmen do the 8th, you have Soto do the 9th. There's no need for Santana in there, maybe in like the 6th or 7th, or these ever. It's like, I don't want to talk about it anymore, because it's pretty clear at this point, he's not done a good job at running this bullpen at all, and that's partly why it's collapsing. Like, you've got to look into something with this manager, man. Like, I don't get it. It's just, I love him. I love the guy. I think he's brought the culture that we need, and he's a great tone setter and culture guy. But this is not what we need right now. This is not good. This is not good. This is the most confusing team in baseball right now, I think. And it's so. It is clearly so. So I don't think you can blame it. I think you can blame some things on Cherington. Like, I was listening tonight on a postgame show about the lack of middle infield depth. That is something you can blame Ben Cherington for. There were no middle infielders on the bench last night, I heard, in AAA Indianapolis. That is a problem, and that is something you can blame Cherington for. But you can't blame Cherington for bullpen decisions made which night, which situations. Because if he is making those decisions, that is a problem. He should not be making those decisions, and he needs to be completely hands-off in that area, in my opinion. This bullpen is a problem. It has single-handedly worked our season. Its management has been atrocious at times, and it has made being a Pirates fan stressful this year instead of exciting at times. And it makes me feel like we need a 6-run lead heading into the 9th to feel confident about it. So the $1 million question is this. Is Ben Cherington going to go out and get a bullpen arm? Or is he going to protect the prospects and say we're building towards the future for the umpteenth year in a row? The cards are in Cherington's hands. Will he go out and get some more bullpen help and possibly another infielder and persuade Kelly to change his bullpen management style? Or will he stay pat, protect his status, protect his ego, support the current arms, say that they're our team and we need to work with them, and defend Kelly at all costs? This is a significant moment for the Pirates organization. They've got to respond well, or else we're looking at another season with no playoff baseball. and potentially massive change. That's all I have for you guys tonight. I hope you enjoyed this show. Brewers come to town this weekend. It's country weekend. It's going to be a really fun weekend for sure. Got a lot of good stuff going on. I know they have fireworks tomorrow. Cowboy hat on Saturday, which should be fun, and a bandana Sunday. And there's a Jordan Davis post-game concert. One of my other cousins is getting married this weekend, so coverage will not be as strong on Saturday for sure. I'll try Sunday to do my best, especially if the pregame show. Postgame will be fine, but pregame especially. But I will try my best for sure. I can't guarantee anything, especially Saturday. I'll try Saturday to get something up, but I can't promise again. Sunday, I will be on. I'll try my best again to be on it, but I can't promise anything. Same with the postgame show tomorrow night. So I'll definitely try my best this weekend. But yeah, that's my weekend for you guys. And I hope you enjoy your weekends. Maybe watch some of the Pirates this week. They definitely need our support. So yeah, that's what I recommend. It's the last series before the All-Star break and the last series of the unofficial first half. So hopefully it's better than this one. I don't feel confident though, but that's just me. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you obviously tomorrow for the Brewers. That one I will be at, so I will be there. So keep an eye out for me there. But that's all I have for you guys for tonight. I will see you tomorrow. In the meantime, have a good one. Take care. Stay safe. And as always, peace and God bless. See you guys tomorrow for the Brewer Series. Bye.